Grant on that. Lieutenant Grant, you buy that argument? There are multiple security concerns over here, so we need to put out that video immediately, and that seems to be the position that's been taken by Russia. And also, of course, why do you have Ukraine, completely vehemently denying this? Because even President Trump has expressed his concern, and several world leaders are expressing their concern about what they are calling this aggression or alleged act of aggression by Ukraine.
Okay, let's start backwards. The first bit, it doesn't matter what world leaders say because they know nothing about it. The only two people who know anything about three groups, and that's Ukrainians, Russians, and the intelligence community in America. An American intelligence community is pretty sharp at highlighting these things when they're going wrong. Trump did not address his intelligence community. He spoke to Putin and then spoke straight away. And you can see, as he speaks, you can actually see Netanyahu laughing from the side. So I'm sorry, but I do not believe that Ukraine did this because there is absolutely no reason for them to do it. And if you look back through time, everything they've done has been structured. It's been well thought out and deliberate for what they're doing. They haven't attacked anything stupid from the beginning of this war, nor have they attacked people. And they know full well that if they attack Putin at this stage, all their hard work on the peace deal to keep Trump on side is lost. So there is no motivation whatsoever on the Ukrainian side to do this. There is massive
91 UAVs that are being alleged are all a figment of Lavrov's and Russia's imagination.
Well, let's be blunt. They've been doing this since the beginning of the war. Time and time again. I mean, this week they said they were in Pokrovsk and they put out the video that you're talking about, a video, and it was actually geolocated 20 kilometers up the road. That is typical of Russia, and it's not going to change. They played Trump for a patsy, and Trump has fallen for it, as I'm sorry, but he often does.
You want to respond to that, Jeffrey Gunter? They've played Trump for a patsy and he's fallen for it, is what the Lieutenant Colonel is saying. Your response?
Yeah, as a former U.S. ambassador, exemplary and plenipotentiary, friends with President Trump, our last panelist, in all due respect, is completely wrong. If you think President Trump's going to get up there on a press conference and talk about various things that have acted without being briefed by a security team, it shows a complete lack of understanding of how the President Trump works and how American diplomacy works. Secondly, to think that the intelligence communities around the world do not communicate on all these matters is also very naive. To actually think that only three people know about it, which would be, Zelensky, Putin, and Trump. Absolutely not. Intelligence communities throughout the world share information. Most importantly, I do agree with them with respect that it's bad diplomacy. It's not smart. There is a reason why we do not see heads of state around the world trying to take each other out. And let us be clear, if you think that Vladimir Putin does not know the exact bed that Zelensky sleeps in every single minute of every single day of every single month, you are incredibly naive of the intelligence power of Vladimir Putin. President Trump is the president of peace. He wants people to stop killing each other for a war which doesn't make a whole lot of sense for either parties right now.
You want to respond to that, Lieutenant General Grant? Because the point is that
I would just
the assumptions being made are rather unbelievable, is what is being stated by the previous speaker. Your response to him?
He can say that. He's a Trumpite. I'm sorry, but President Trump.
No, I'm also a U.S. ambassador.
Oh my goodness, that's the best defense.
Well done, sir. Well done. I've been a diplomat as well. You have to be honest about these things.
Okay, one by one. I'll come to each of you. There are some panelists who have not even spoken yet. But quick response from Lieutenant Grant.
You asked me. President Trump spoke very quickly after he spoke to Putin. So he did not have time to get a full brief from anybody. Okay, that's a fact. You can look at the timelines. Secondly, it's obvious that there is no value in Ukraine doing this. There's no motivation for them to do this because they've been working really hard to keep President Trump on side. Nobody's worked harder than Zelensky to keep Trump on side. And Trump was on side at the end of the meeting with Zelensky.